Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to Physio Move and Groove. My name is Jeannie, and I'm a physical therapist with over 25 years of experience helping people to move well, feel well, and be well. So today we are going to be talking all about balance. And so for many of you watching this, you might be thinking, I don't need to train my balance. What good is that going to do for me? But no matter what age you are, young, old, or somewhere in between, we all need balance training. One of the benefits of training your balance is it actually helps to decrease your reaction time, which is super important in sports. That's the difference between you actually playing in the game or injuring and spraining your ankle and being out of the game. And if you're older, that is the difference between you face planting on the floor and having a fall or a broken hip. So super important that we all do balance training. It's just at different levels depending on your age. So there are 4 basic principles of how to improve your balance. First off, you need to challenge your balance. As anything in life, we need to live outside our box and challenge yourself in order to be able to improve something. So there are a couple different ways that you can do this. 1, you can decrease your base of support. Okay, so that means if you normally stand on 2 legs, you narrow it and put your feet together or stand on 1 leg. Secondly, you can stand on an unstable surface. Now in the physical therapy clinic, you're going to have all sorts of unstable surfaces that they have, like an Eric's pad or a Bosu ball or a variety of tilt boards and things like that that can challenge your balance. But I'm going to try to teach you things that you can use at home. Third off, close your eyes. Really simple way that it makes it way more challenging. And while I'm going through these different things, I want you to try it out at home yourself just to see the difference. And the last thing is reaching outside your center of gravity. Anytime we do that, we challenge our balance. And that is basically what you do in sport or even anytime while you're walking on an uneven surface. You have to be able to reach outside your center of gravity to balance yourself. So let's start off with the very basics. Now, I do want to forewarn you too that I prefer that you do these balance exercises if you're not sure about your balance by a kitchen table or even a kitchen island or something that's right there that you can hang on to in case you lose your balance. So you're going to get yourself right behind. This is a little low, so you would want it to be a little bit of a higher surface. And you're just going to simply start with your 2 legs spread a little bit further apart, and then you'll let go. And your goal is to be able to stand without holding on to anything for 30 seconds. So for many of you, that's going to be pretty easy. So if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can take an unstable surface like a pillow, which is a perfect way to do this at home. And now, again, you're going to start off with holding onto the surface and putting both feet on top, and then you can try to let go. And if you can balance like this for 30 seconds and it's still pretty easy, then I want you to try closing your eyes and now balancing on that pillow with both feet. If that's too hard for you, then you can try going from 2 hands to just 1 hand. So there's all sorts of different ways, but I do want you to be slightly challenged. If it's too easy, you got to take it up to the next step. So how can we make this a little bit more difficult for you if you find standing on 2 legs is just way too easy? You can go in between. You can do kind of like a tandem stance. So you can put 1 foot directly in front of the other and then try to balance. This makes it pretty tough because you've just narrowed your base of support. Again, if you want to challenge yourself more, you can close your eyes and do this. So much harder to do it. Even I have difficulty when I close my eyes doing tandem stance. You can do a walking nice sobriety test. This is Friday night, so I don't know, you might have had a glass of wine already, but you can just try to put 1 foot directly in front of the other. And again, if that's too easy for you, go ahead and try that closing your eyes. Again, once you close those eyes, it makes it way more difficult. If that's too easy for you, let's go to 1 leg. So now you'll just simply stand on 1 leg. Your goal, folks, again, is to be able to balance for 30 seconds on your 1 leg. Still too easy for you? Grab your unstable surface. Do the same thing. Hold on to start with. 1 leg, let go. And you can incorporate this into your day-to-day activities. So every time you're brushing your teeth, stand on 1 leg. You might want to do it, not want to do it when you're shaving, in case you have a little oopsie, but certainly easy to do with brushing your teeth. All right, the next idea is reaching outside the base of support or your center of gravity. So one way that you can do it, we have these little guys in the clinic. They're called little green sliders, but you can actually use a paper plate. Works just as good on either not on carpet. It's kind of tough to move it on carpet, but you can do it on your wood floor or anything like that that's not carpeted. You'll put it underneath one leg. You're going to stand on your other leg, and you're just going to reach forward, together, side, together, and back, together. Again, you would want to try to see if you can do this 10 times in each direction. I'm going to face you too, so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. This is an excellent exercise too if you've had any kind of lower extremity surgery, because it helps to encourage you to put the weight through the leg that you've had the surgery on. One of the things we don't want to do is usually put the weight on that surgical leg. So this is a great way to start to do it. Now, if you don't have a paper plate and you don't have one of those green sliders, you can just put some masking tape on the floor, and you can reach, again, outside your base of support by touching each part of the star that you put on your floor. And you can see I lost my balance there a little bit. So maybe I need some of this balance training too. So that's another idea. Also, we use hurdles a lot in the clinic because they're good for improving your balance, because they make you stand on your one leg and you have to step over and balance. And that's an important thing when you're walking on uneven ground, like grass or at a beach on the sand. You need to be able to react to all those uneven surfaces. And so when you step over something, that will help you to be able to do that. And another idea, a little bit more advanced, is to get some pylons that you can work on that balance too. So you'll work on it because you're just going to simply tap it. You're not going to push on it. And you can reach all across, and you can put them in all different angles and moving. You can add weights to your upper extremity if you want to make it a little bit more challenging as you're rotating, and you can add a weight to it. Basically, you can get super creative with balance exercises. If you're going to do a deadlift like you normally would, turn it into a single leg deadlift. Now you're going to be strengthening your glutes and your hamstrings while working on your balance. Or you can even use a nice little broom, hockey stick, anything like that, and you can turn a single leg exercise into a balance exercise. It's a glute strengthening exercise, but it's also a really great balance exercise. Pretty simple, but now it's an exercise of efficiency. So really, you can get as creative as you want with these balance exercises. I just want you to think again of the 4 main principles, and that's going to be that you're going to decrease your base of support, so you're going to make it a lot smaller, one leg even, or you'll close your eyes. That will make any exercise significantly more challenging for your balance. Or you'll reach outside your center of gravity is another way, so like what we did with these cones. Or lastly, you stand on an unstable surface like a pillow or anything that's going to throw you off balance. So hopefully these are some ideas that you can incorporate to improve your balance. So as always, I want to thank you all for watching these videos. And I also would hope that you will subscribe to these videos. The reason why is because whenever I see that I have a new subscriber, it really gets me excited and motivated to continue to give you guys this great information that you can use on a daily basis to help you to be able to move better. And please like the videos too, give me comments. I've really been enjoying answering some of the questions that you all have been giving me. It kind of just makes it a little bit more fun too to get involved and give me some ideas of what you would like me to cover in the future to help you to be able to move better, feel better, and just be better overall. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you all next Friday. And I'm going to tandem walk my way out of here in true physio move and groove style.